But it sounds like Japan has a lot more pros than it has cons from the things we
For
see.
us, like for sure. Uh,
Yeah, especially like you haven't gotten into like the work culture, which is like one of the major issues in Japan, right? So
I mean, if you
yeah,
don't work for a Japanese company, cool.
yeah, you can do your own thing, and it also turned you into a non-vegetarian, surprisingly.
Yeah,
But
The
we agree with you, by the way. Even we think that vegetarian food is very good on its own. You know, being Indians, we know how good veg food can be. Yeah.
So that's one thing being Indians that surprised us a lot is we use a lot of spices for flavor. So like a lot of
Yeah.
our food is like in different regions there'll be a different use of spice or chili. But in Japan it's very mild. So if you're not going with an open mind, you might feel like okay, this is bland. Because like tempura is very similar to a pakoda, but pakoda has all the spices, but a tempura batter is just salt. So it's just that you have to keep an open mind and appreciate the subtleness of all the ingredients, the quality and everything, and it's actually really good. So I really love spicy food. Like my spice tolerance living in Thailand and Vietnam was
Amazing,
like the shop ladies would just, the regular places that we would go to, they would just bring us the chilies in vinegar and soy sauce, and they would be like, just finish it, because they knew that I'm eating so much spicy food. But in Japan, and I thought in Japan I might miss like,
yeah. By the way, she did eat sushi in Japan.
yeah, we didn't eat sushi in Japan. Somehow we never,
What?
Yeah.
somehow we
that
never got around to
That's
it.
what everyone goes there. Most
Yeah,
people, I would say.
every Indian I talk to who knows Japan is like sushi.
But
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's all they know actually. Yeah.
we were
Well, it's
surprised
actually
we found so
a good
much
thing
to
then.
eat which is not sushi. We were, because before
Yeah.
going to Japan I didn't like sushi. I didn't enjoy that.
That's because of a Japanese restaurant in Bangalore. She went and ate sushi there and like got sick.
So that time he was like okay with his rule with meat was like Japanese food I can eat meat, but so he ate the sushi with fish and
So-
he was fine, but I was like I had like a serious case of like food poisoning or something, so I was like okay, this is not fair, I'm the non-vegetarian. But then so I didn't like sushi for a long time. So in Japan I was like okay, maybe I'll not enjoy the food, it'll not be spicy enough and it'll be bland and stuff, but the food is insane. Like just for the food alone I could just go to Japan.
And cheap. Like
And
the
cheap,
other
Oh.
misconception is like people think Japan is very expensive.
Yeah.
The accommodation is
Yeah.
expensive. Transport, like private transport, is expensive. But if you, accommodation, of course, you can't avoid it. But if you can go to smaller places, accommodation is cheaper. But in Tokyo, you can definitely avoid private transport. Like in most places, you can avoid private transport. Food is really cheap. Like I don't know what people complain about like Japan being expensive. It is
So
not.
one onigiri
Yeah.
was like 35, so it would be like 70 Indian rupees.
For
One onigiri, like a rice ball. So
Wow,
that's
great, yeah.
you can eat like 2 of them and that's a great meal. 2 with like a coffee or something. It's a great meal.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do in India as well. We make furikake here and we have it with our
Yeah,
food.
we try to
we make
make
chili
Japanese
oil,
food,
we
yeah.
make Japanese curry, all that.
We spent
It's-
months like trying to make ramen. Like Brew used to make the noodles from scratch, and we made our own like version. It was because we really love Japanese food and we try to make it on our own.
Yeah, I got a noodle machine which I would just keep using it and overwork it. We were obsessed with ramen.
The thing that also surprised us was how even in the little convenies and stuff, you get a balanced meal. Like you can buy like a salad plus some rice dish plus some protein and a beverage.
Yeah.
And you have so many options. So that is something that there is McDonald's and KFC and all of that, and there are some young people who are really into that. But more or less, like I would say 99% of the time people, all their options, even their crap options that you just want to eat like a piece of cake or something, is well made, and it has there's more healthy food options than
even
crap options.
even in a convenience.
Like even if you go to a vending machine, you see that there are several options which are sugar free or just like lactose free or whatever. So
So you
it's
can
not-
live off of only going to
Oh, yeah,
convenience,
definitely.
right? Yeah.
Definitely.
And there's people
Yes,
like you
this is
see
my
videos
dream.
on
This is
YouTube.
what I'm going to do.
People have done like vegan only, vegetarian only, or keto only diets just off of konbini food. So it's actually really versatile food.
Wait, did you also say vegan only because my family is vegan and that's
I mean, it's hard.
because some things they don't translate well. Like if it
Okay.
has sometimes if it's meat, it's different from seafood. So if you just say no
Yeah.
meat, you have to say no meat, no chicken, no fish, no egg, and
It's hard.
Yeah.
But it's not. There are other places in the world where it's easier to be a vegan
Yeah.
than in Japan.
yeah.
Uh,
But like you can eat a plain onigiri with soy sauce
And
you
salt.
and you can eat like edamame and
Yeah.
those kind of like carrot rolls and stuff without if you're vegan.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no. Everyone around me thinks I'm going to try meat if I go to Japan. I'm not sure why.
You are, I know.
Oh, you're a vegan or a vegetarian?
I'm a vegetarian, but my family is vegan.
Yeah.
So I live with my family now. They've been vegan from 2012, and I love to cook. No, nothing at home. So
No, but like in general, like if you go out, do you eat?
yeah.
no. I only have cheese and butter. Those are my main two
Okay.
things that I can't live without.
I mean, if you
So-
really want to experience like food in Japan, unfortunately, you
I
need
think
to
for that 1
at
month
least
you
eat
should
it.
just be like
No, but you can't just like
Just-
randomly turn it on, right? You just basically have to ramp it up.
Yeah, because your body is
So
not
just
used
go
to it at all
Japan
for so
a while
long.
then like go to Japan for 2 months
Yeah,
and
you-
ramp it up in Japan.
No, then you are losing time. You have to ramp it up in India and go there and make the best out of it. Like
I'm sure he'll like it. Yeah, I'm sure Brew is gonna turn into a
Sid is
non-Zane like you are
convinced
Nash.
that I'm going to have. Sid is convinced.
Yeah.
The best thing by far I would say in the konbini store is this egg sandwich. Japanese
Oh,
egg
I
sandwich.
love
Is it the egg salad sandwich?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. You see like
Oh my
iconic
God, yeah,
versions of it in anime and stuff, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see it a lot. Yeah, and also I lived in Singapore. Like I studied there for a year, and I used to every time for lunch I used to have that egg salad sandwich from 7-Eleven in Singapore. I love that. Yeah.
I mean that's
so
but it's
amazing.
different from like Japanese egg
Yeah, I can imagine it
Yes,
tastes
because they
Japanese
use
eggs
the
are
Japanese
different,
mayo,
right?
which is different from the mayo outside of Japan.
Oh yeah.
Japanese mayo has dashi in it.
So, the flavor changes and the sandwich flavor changes
Yeah.
because in Japan
becomes much better. Definitely. Yeah.
So, but for vegans and vegetarians, even vegans, the best thing in a kombini is a ume onigiri. Like the
Plum.
Yeah,
plum
that sounds,
onigiri.
that
is
sounds
the
great
best.
to me right now, even without anything else.
The plum
Or
onigiri.
maybe
Plum tastes
maybe if
like
they have.
Indian
sorry?
Indian lemon pickle. It really because it's a pickled plum, so it tastes very much
Yeah.
like lemon pickle. So imagine like
Oh,
soft
wow, okay.
rice with pickle. It's really good.
No, but that's the thing. If I can take meat which has been put in a sauce, I can take the sauce and give Sid the meat. So that way I can still eat rice and the sauce. I just won't be eating the meat.
Yeah, you are in
Yeah.
you are in the broth level stage where I was like, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind the broth, but don't show me any pieces in it. So,
Yeah, and soon it'll be like pieces but not bones. And then you'll be like one step ahead, you'll be fine with bones. When we came to the US, the worst thing was like in Asia we have such amazing meat dishes, and he was like no, I can't eat anything with a bone in it. I want boneless meat. And then we had like we were in my cousin's house in one of the suburbs in the US, and we're like just order Pizza Hut because we have amazing options in the US, right? So
Yeah.
we got Pizza Hut chicken wings, and he's like, okay, then he's eating chicken wings from Pizza Hut.
yeah, that's my introduction to
My
like.
God.
And I'm like, this is
What a
really bad.
transition.
This is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next time you go, you can actually enjoy more food.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
in
looking
Japan.
forward to like going back to Asia now that I like eat meat. Even actually India. Like I grew up in a very vegetarian
Oh, yeah.
family and stuff. I've not. The first time I ate chicken biryani was in Mexico.
Oh,
What? Oh.
So
How was it compared to the real deal?
Well, it was made by an Indian, like
Yeah.
a Tamilian. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was fantastic. I really liked it. But I do want to come back to India and experience the other half of the cuisine, which was like shielded for me. So
Yeah.
now I want to experience that.
Oh, I've fought a lot with my friends. I like to cook, so I say veg biryani exists, and my friends are like, no, that's pulao. Veg biryani does not exist. And
I don't know. I don't want to get into that argument because veg biryani is its own dish.
Yeah.
So you just have to
Exactly.
consider that. Like,
no, they don't appreciate it. They don't count it as its own dishes. They just say no, it doesn't exist.
The original dish had meat in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Of course, you can make anything be vegetarian with like mock meat or.
no, that doesn't mean that vegetarian biryani doesn't exist. It does.
It does,
exist.
but the original is.
Okay, we are veering off of Japan.